What's up guys, BrunsNick's back, and I got the Dark Web Hybrid from Hammer. Now the Dark Web Hybrid features a modified spheroid core with a flip block and a hyperkinetic 22 aggression hybrid cover stock. This ball has always been all about control and being a benchmark. With these additions, I'm excited to see what exactly it'll do on the lanes. Now, before we get to all that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, let's see what the Dark Web Hybrid is all about. All right, it's time for Dark Web Hybrid. This ball features a modified spheroid core with that flip block on top, and now aggression hybrid, HK22 ball. In the past, Dark Webs have always been very controllable. Adding the hybrid and hyperkinetic 22 to the mix, we're about to see what this ball does. I'm gonna start it out. We'll move it in. Pretty excited. I've had very good success with Web Series balls in the past. I actually shot at 800 series a few years back with the Dark Web. Web Hybrid. So let's see what Dark Web does for me. Cut video. That's all you gotta see. No. For me, the webs have always been better straighter angles. Let's just face it, the ball is better as a control ball, right? But that doesn't mean that some technology can come around to make the ball inherently more flippy. All right, sorry about that. We just had a little technical issue, but we got that sorted out. First shot looked good. Let's throw another one down there in that same line. Let's see what it does. A little in more. Trip it! That would have definitely been the last shot we needed to show. I've always had more success with webs, playing straighter angles. With hyperkinetic 22 coming into the mix. It might give this ball a little bit more back end. I always like these hybrids, especially on the mid-range balls. Dark Web. Numbers wise, 251, 048, so fairly high diff. Kind of a lower mid different RG, nothing crazy. I'm gonna move 5 off of that. We're gonna start getting it into the track a little bit more, play a little inside out. Yeah. That starts up fairly early, very smooth ball. Hits hard. That ball is a lot louder than I expected. I know sound is subjective, but it's my video, I can say it. Let's throw another one from there. I think I can stay aggressive with ball speed from here. That ball wanted to pick up and go, so we will not be softening up from this angle, that's for sure. All right. More technical glitching. Cool. Let's try it again. Nice. Yep. Yep. Wow. I'm excited. Yeah. Like I said, webs have been good to me. Do we see the flare on there? Nothing crazy. Oh yeah, pretty crazy. About 6 inches of flare out of this guy after drilling there. I'm gonna keep moving. Eventually it's gonna probably straighten out on the back, and that's fine. This ball's always been a little better from, I should say this series of balls have always been a little better from playing straight, so when we open them up, see what we get. So now we're 10 left where we began. Got to round it a little bit more. Pretty ugly rack there. I'm going to count that towards the deflection of the pin there, or the ball. So far so good with this one. Struck a bunch. Going through the pins real nice. Just kind of rolling up. Very easy to control, very easy to see with the dark colors. Ball looks fantastic with the purple, blue, and black. All right. Stay in there. A little softer. I wouldn't call this flippy at all. This ball sets up right around the 40-foot mark, 45 maybe, and just kind of rolls hard towards it. I don't think it's really rolling forward a whole lot. It's definitely not super angular, but it's gonna have a little higher entry angle. Impact angle is probably not gonna be off the charts. I think it's seeing the friction nice and close to me and setting up nice to the pocket no matter where I go. So where I'm going is another 5. So now we're 15 left with the dark web. Hope you guys are liking all the SPECTO data. If you guys are watching, haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Come on, do something. Okay. I think we're starting to find the tipping point of this ball. Kind of the no-go zone. You know, and it's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, it's a symmetrical control ball. So it's gonna be typically better from straighter angles. Picked up some more oil on that ball. Decent separation, maybe a 1/4 inch. All right, so we're 15 left. The ball hit a little flat there. So my adjustment is I gotta get around the side of it more. And we'll let this next shot tell me kind of what it's gonna do based on how it reacts. Yeah, okay. It's a little bit too much. So it does want to respond, but now I'm kind of like in between where like, oh, should I keep the speed down? Should I throw it a little harder and do that? You know, where in my mind it's like I never should have moved this far. You know, I'm way too far left to where I should be. So serves me right to struggle from in here. Ball doesn't belong in here, but I'm gonna try to make it work. Adjustment will be around the side, just not hit it as hard. Yep. That's exactly what we saw. I think it's going to be a little bit of an issue to try to play open angles with the dark web hybrid, sorry. You know, it is much better from further out. But I'm going to try to trick it one more time. I'm going to try to keep it in the oil and get around it harder. So we're going to bring my eyes just a little bit left, not try to swing it so far. Let's try to maintain some of that axis rotation longer. Like that. Yeah, okay. It just wants to struggle from in there, and that's all right. You know, these videos are to show kind of strengths and weaknesses, where some balls are going to be better from out, some balls not so good from in, and vice versa. So we're going to move 5 more. Maybe that's it. I just didn't hit enough oil with this ball. Cover stock's strong, plenty strong, but I always have issues with symmetrical balls playing further in. I always want to go asim here. All right, so we're 20 left. What do you got? Yep, same thing, same story from in there. I think if I try to swing it out wide, I'm just gonna leave another kind of 10 pin, maybe 4 pin, but we'll give it a go. And then I'm gonna move back right and play more where dark web is gonna be a whole lot better. And we saw that at the beginning part of this video. Swinging the ball, I got Black Widows for that. I got 2.0 hybrid for that. Yeah, all right, got the 10 out finally. It's definitely a labor playing open angles with this dark web hybrid, so I'm gonna move it back 10 more, or I'm gonna be 10 left in my original spot, going 10 right from where I started here, or where I finished up here, and show that certain balls are just better playing controlled angles. You don't always have to have a ball that can be versatile from all over. I want a ball that's really good from one part of the lane so I can kill it. And this is a shot like in team event for nationals is where I would want to play when they start breaking down a little bit. It's just night and day from playing straighter angles to trying to move in and hook it. It's like square peg, round hole. Doesn't quite work. I'm gonna throw one more shot for you guys from a straighter angle like that. Maybe move a little bit more right. But the way I see this ball, play them straight, golden. All right, I just moved like 6 right. I'm just gonna try to jam it in the track here. Yeah, that's what I see. Dark web hybrid, amazing ball from playing straighter angles. Moving in, you're probably better off using something with a little bit more continuation and flip when you're opening up those angles. Either way, a fantastic ball nonetheless. So, dark web hybrid with Hyperkinetic 22 aggression hybrid. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Go talk to your pro shop about this ball. Talk to you guys later.